Most men believe they understand women. They believe attraction is something spoken, something confessed directly. They think a woman saying, "I like you," is the start of attraction, and a woman saying, "I don't feel that way," is the end. They think words are the ultimate truth, but words are not truth. Words are social camouflage. Words are diplomacy. The real truth of female attraction is not verbal. It is biological, instinctive, and ancient. Her nervous system, her hormones, her unconscious behaviors, they tell the story long before her lips do. And that is why most men are blind. The average man waits for words, chases reassurance, looks for verbal confirmation. He plays the game at the wrong level. By the time a woman says something, her body has already made the decision. And if you cannot see that decision in advance, if you cannot read the signals her body leaks, you are powerless in the sexual marketplace. You will misinterpret friendliness as desire. You will confuse politeness with interest. And you will miss the very signals that tell you she wants you, because you were too focused on the noise of words. The forbidden truth is this: women's bodies betray them. A woman can deny, she can delay, she can laugh it off, but her nervous system will tell on her. Her biology will leak desire whether she approves of it or not. And if you, as a man, know how to recognize the signals, you gain an advantage most men will never possess. Society does not want you to have this advantage. Why? Because an empowered man who understands female sexual signals is dangerous to the narrative of weakness. He does not beg, he does not chase blindly, he does not waste years confused. He sees reality, and reality bends to those who see. Now here is the problem. Most men confuse comfort with attraction. They believe that if a woman is laughing, spending time with them, or being friendly, it must mean she's interested. They misread the social game. Women are perfectly capable of laughing with you, smiling at you, or talking for hours, and feeling nothing. Comfort is not attraction. Attention is not desire. Time is not investment. But here's the key. Attraction leaks in biological signals, and those signals do not lie. Arousal changes blood flow. Hormones alter tone of voice. The nervous system shifts posture, gestures, and rhythm. Attraction is a physiological event. It leaves fingerprints, but signals must be read as clusters. This is the golden rule. One signal means nothing. Two signals might be coincidence, but when three or more line up, when her body speaks in unison, then you have truth. Human behavior is noisy, but biology repeats itself. Women cannot consciously control all 10,000 details of their body language. The unconscious slips through, and if you train your eye to see the pattern, you step into a different world. A world where you are no longer guessing, you are knowing. Today, I will reveal 10 powerful, biologically rooted signals women display when they are sexually attracted to a man. These are not tricks. These are not cute dating tips. These are the primal giveaways of female desire, written into flesh by evolution. Most men will live and die never learning them, because women will not teach them and society will bury them. But if you take these signals, study them, internalize them, you will never look at women the same again. You will move through the dating world with clarity, with foresight, with the advantage that only secret knowledge can give. So let us begin. Signal 1. The lips tell the truth. When a woman is sexually attracted, her lips betray her. You will see her licking them, biting them, or touching them without realizing it. Why? Because estrogen increases blood flow to the lips when arousal rises. The lips swell, moisten, and become more sensitive. This is the same evolutionary mechanism that made red lipstick universally attractive. It mimics the blood flow of arousal. Watch carefully. Does she bite her lower lip when you speak? Does she lick her lips when there is no food around? Does she touch them lightly with her fingers, drawing attention to them? These are not random gestures. They are unconscious advertisements of desire. The nervous system is betraying her, making her lips an erotic display. And if you notice it, you are already ahead of 95% of men. Signal 2. Pupil dilation. Windows of desire. Eyes are not just the window to the soul. They are windows to arousal. When a woman is attracted, her pupils dilate. This is not under her control. It is the parasympathetic nervous system in action. In dim light, pupils expand to take in more. But when her eyes widen at you, when her pupils enlarge as she locks on your face, that is desire. Neurological studies show that humans unconsciously prefer faces with dilated pupils because dilation signals interest. It's a feedback loop. When she looks at you with desire, Her eyes give it away, and your brain reads it as beauty. It is attraction feeding attraction. Most men never check. They are too busy looking at lips or cleavage, but the pupils do not lie. Signal 3. Neck and hair exposure. A subtle but deadly signal, the neck. Watch her tilting her head, exposing her throat, brushing hair aside, revealing skin that is usually covered. This is evolutionary. The neck is a vulnerable zone, rich in arteries and nerves. Exposing it is a subconscious act of trust, of availability. In primal terms, it is an invitation. Notice how often women play with their hair when speaking to a man they like. This is not vanity. It is subconscious signaling. They twist, flick, or sweep it aside, revealing the neck, elongating posture, displaying youth and vitality. It is a coded advertisement of attraction, and men who miss it lose opportunities without ever knowing they existed. Signal 4. Self-touch, arousal, displacement. When desire rises, the nervous system builds charge. That charge must be discharged somewhere. Often it appears as self-touch. A woman attracted to you will touch her collarbone, caress her own arms, play with jewelry, or run fingers along her thighs. She's not soothing herself randomly. She is displacing arousal energy. The psychology here is clear. Arousal activates the sympathetic nervous system. Energy builds, touch releases it. But the target of desire is you. Her nervous system betrays this by making her hands restless, seeking sensation. If you see this while she's locked on you, it's no accident. It's attraction bleeding through. Signal 5. The voice. Drop men often assume a woman's high-pitched voice is feminine and attractive. But here's the secret. When arousal rises, a woman's voice drops. It becomes softer, huskier, more intimate. This is hormonal. Just as testosterone deepens men's voices, estrogen and arousal shift women's. The vocal cords relax. Breath becomes shallow. Tone lowers. Listen carefully when she speaks. Is her voice different with you than with others? Does it soften, drop, take on a slightly smoky edge? That is not random. That is attraction altering her physiology. Words may lie, but the tone gives her away. Signal 6. Body orientation, magnetic pull. The body does not lie. When a woman is attracted, her orientation shifts toward you. Her feet point at you, her knees angle in, her torso leans forward. Humans subconsciously orient toward what they want. If her body keeps aligning with yours, even when she has other options, that's desire. This is not just posture, it's magnetism. Arousal literally pulls her body closer, shrinking distance, collapsing barriers. She may not even realize it, but her nervous system does. And if you notice, you gain insight into her interest before she ever verbalizes it. Signal 7. Playful resistance. The push-pull game. Here lies one of the trickiest but most important signals. A woman attracted to you may push you away, but with a smile. She may tease, provoke, or playfully resist. This is not rejection. This is testing. Evolutionary psychology calls it mate-guarded resistance. She is attracted, but she wants proof of your strength, your frame, your ability to hold ground. If she teases but stays, if she resists but smiles, if she provokes but lingers. This is attraction wrapped in testing. The weak man takes it literally and flees. The strong man recognizes it as desire in disguise. Signal 8. Mirroring. Nervous system. Sync watch closely. When attraction is strong, her body will mirror yours. You lean back. She leans back. You take a sip, she takes a sip. You cross a leg, she mirrors. This is not conscious imitation. It is mirror neurons firing, syncing two nervous systems. Mirroring is nature's way of bonding. When two bodies align in rhythm, it signals trust and attraction. If you catch her unconsciously reflecting your gestures, you are watching biology itself syncing with you. That is not friendliness. It is desire alignment. Signal 9. Flushed skin. Blood tells the story. This signal is raw, primal, and impossible to fake. When a woman is aroused, her skin flushes. Blood rushes to the surface. Cheeks redden, chest glows, arms may even pink slightly. This is vasodilation, triggered by adrenaline and sexual arousal. You will notice it especially on the chest, the face, the neck. She cannot control it. Makeup may cover some of it, but not all. This is her blood giving her away. No matter what words she says, her skin tells the truth. Signal 10. Time expansion. The lingering effect. Perhaps the most subtle but most powerful signal. She doesn't leave. She stalls. She finds excuses to stay, even when the conversation is trivial. She slows time, elongates moments, creates reasons to remain in your presence. Why? Because dopamine has hooked her. Her brain wants more of you, more of the stimulus, more of the energy. Notice when she lingers, when she asks unnecessary questions, when she forgets to leave. That is not random. That is attraction anchoring her to you. Now let's step back. Do you see the pattern? One signal can be random. Two might mislead. But when three or more cluster, when her lips betray her, her eyes widen, her body leans in, and she lingers, you no longer guess. You know. That is attraction written in biology. But here is the ultimatum. If you ignore this, if you stay blind, you remain powerless. You stay trapped in confusion, waiting for words that will never come, mistaking friendliness for desire, missing opportunities. The man who cannot read signals is like a hunter without sight. He starves while prey runs past him. But the man who learns, who sharpens his eye, who masters these 10 signals, he walks with power. He sees attraction before it is confessed. He knows before others guess. He acts while others hesitate. Society will never hand you this knowledge. Women will never explain it. They will deny. They will deflect. They will hide. But biology cannot lie. The body always leaks the truth. And if you learn to see it, you separate yourself from the blind majority. So here is your choice. Stay in the dark, waiting for words, losing time, losing chances, or master these signals and gain an advantage most men will never touch. Knowledge is power, and forbidden knowledge is absolute power. Now you know the 10 hidden things women do when they are sexually attracted. The question is, will you use it? Will you sharpen your eye, seize your advantage, and step into mastery? Or will you stay blind, stuck, forever chasing shadows? The choice is yours.